space. There's a whole lot of it. This is the voyage of Radley's model rocket, which will boldly go where all rockets go. Up! Celebrity voice impersonated.
Radley, your dream is about to come true.
No, Elena. My dream is to command a rocket and work in space.
But how can you even make a living working in space?
Piloting a rocket ship is all the work I'll ever need. 10, 9.
Wait! I want to document this moment. Say, the moon is made of green cheese.
Chatter. Come on!
I'm good friends with Warren Buffett. He's gonna teach me how to do my best, learn to invest, and have a lot of fun doing it in the Secret Millionaires Club. The Secret Millionaire, the Secret Millionaires Club, the Secret Millionaires Club.
The best investment you can make is an investment in yourself.
I'm good friends with Warren Buffett.
The more you learn, the more you'll learn.
The Secret Millionaires Club. The Secret Millionaires Club. The Secret Millionaire. The Secret Millionaires Club. The Secret Millionaires Club.
Please call the meeting to order.
Ouch.
Dude, that's gonna leave a mark.
There's always next time, Commander.
Radley, how did your experimental launch go?
It crashed and burned. Literally.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'm visiting some friends who have some exciting news.
Hi, Radley.
You're astronauts Danny Olivas and Liu Yang.
John Danny Olivas flew on 2 shuttle missions, both to the International Space Station, where he performed a total of 5 spacewalks. Total time in space, over 28 days, with over 35 hours of spacewalking time. Liu Yang, first female astronaut of the China National Space Administration.
Someday I want to be an astronaut like you, and maybe pilot a rocket ship.
Well, to help your dream along, we've arranged for you and the rest of the SMC to meet Zach Zachary. He has a new company called Rocket Incorporated.
After working for NASA, I used my rocket designing skills to start a space tourism business.
Radley, can I work with you in outer space too?
Well, every pilot needs a co-pilot.
Our first launch is day after tomorrow. Time to show my first passengers around. Join us. Here's the heart of Rocket Incorporated, where science and business work together.
Crikey! All these just to put an itty-bitty rocket into space.
Actually, going into space isn't so hard. It's navigating, then getting back safely that's problematic.
It takes precise calculations and extensive testing.
Testing? Oh, I love taking tests.
Well, we're not going to be tested, are we, Zuzu? No.
You will be more quiet during our trip, right?
Let's continue our tour, shall we? over 7 million pounds force of thrust.
You never said it would be so loud. Cancel my reservation. I couldn't possibly be inside something this loud.
But it's a rocket. I thought everybody knew rockets were loud.
As Mr. Buffett always says,
A good business always explains their product to their customers.
Imagine being bothered by a little noise.
I say good riddance to that strange little man. It means more room for Zuzu and me.
Oi, too right, mate.
Next stop, the tip top of the gantry.
Up. A bungee jump from here would be awesome!
At 240 feet tall, this gantry is one of my own designs.
Where's Mr. Owen?
Never get out of the elevator, never get out of the elevator, never get out of the elevator. Never get out of the elevator, never get out of the elevator, never get out of the elevator.
Are you all right, Mr. Owen?
Oh, I really don't like to be up this high.
But you're going into space. That's really high.
Did you forget to mention that?
Forget? I just thought people would know.
Mate, I want my money back.
At least you still have one passenger, Mr. Zachary.
Zuzu does not like tight spaces. We want a full refund, plus my expenses for getting here.
Forgot to mention that too, Mr. Zachary?
It is kind of obvious. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. Wait, you are a rocket scientist.
But not a very good businessman, it seems. I've lost all my passengers.
You must have a backup plan in case of emergencies.
The only one I can think of is scrub the launch. And my business. Everything depends on the launch. In just 2 days.
You just need to get some new passengers, right?
We need a plan.
My company's motto is my plan. Send ordinary people into space. All I've ever wanted to do is travel and work in space.
That makes 2 of us.
But your first customers didn't really know what they were getting into, so they left.
Yeah, I can talk all day about a double-base propellant or the Krushnik effect, but I guess I don't know enough about that side of the business.
You'd be surprised what most businesses have in common. Tell him, Mr. Buffett.
Managers of successful companies have an ability to truly understand their business.
And dude, to help you, we need to learn more about your business.
And I know just the person to learn more about being an astronaut.
Rocket Incorporated does have an astronaut training program. Interested?
Is Mars 35 million miles from Earth? That's a yes.
This some cool amusement park ride?
No, an astronaut flight simulator.
Astronaut Flight Simulator, a computerized enclosure that reproduces the conditions occurring during spaceflight.
So, what do I do first, astronaut all of us?
Hit the red button and go with your instincts. Bradley, tilt the simulator to a 45-degree angle.
Affirmative. Complementary angle, half of 90 degrees.
No, that's too much. Bradley, pilots need to be calm.
I don't know what to do. Here goes. Not me. Starty. Affirmative.
Cheer up, Bradman.
Why? I'm no good at piloting a rocket.
It was your first time.
And I completely blew it.
Yeah, Just like me with my big business idea.
Don't give up, Mr. Zachary. We'll come up with some ideas.
With such a wild ride, we could do a 2-for-1 sale for the kiddies.
How about a celebrity endorsement?
And we can come up with one good ad. Look at all these ideas from just one training exercise. Think what we'll do after a few more.
I'm ready to keep at it, Mr. Zachary.
To the centrifuge.
You okay?
I think so.
Human centrifuge training tests for G-lock, G-induced loss of consciousness. Acceleration moves the blood away from the brain.
I couldn't be more relaxed.
Hang in there, Radley.
Up to 5 Gs, going to 6.
I wish I had one of these for making smoothies.
Don't talk about food. I feel our beat.
Breathe, Radley. Keep breathing.
Can we stop?
Got it. But it's in cycle, so it doesn't instantly stop.
Can't hold out. Loading it. Ouch. Room is spinning.
Dudes, here's an idea for an advertisement.
Hi, all you Earth kiddies!
Kids and their parents will just love Happy, the space happy clown.
I'm here to tell you about Rocket Inc.'s 2-for-1 sale.
I'm not sure that's the best celebrity for your company, Mr. Zachary.
Does it matter? You said a celebrity, and Happy's watched by millions of kids.
But kids aren't your target buyers.
Spend an hour in space at the low, low price of...
Dude, it costs that much?
Space travel isn't cheap yet.
No, not for ordinary people. You need to somehow lower the price.
How?
How about one-way trips for half price?
Then how will they get back?
Oops. Hadn't thought of that.
The rocket could go slower to save fuel.
Helena, you're just so cute when you're being scientific.
Hey, it works in cars.
By slowing the speed, escape velocity will not be reached. Launch failure.
So what do we do?
I'll take another test. Maybe it'll shake an idea loose.
To the Vomit Comet!
The Vomit Comet plane is a reduced gravity aircraft that provides a near weightless environment for training.
So when do they go weightless?
Guys, this is something I can finally handle! Whee!
Why is it called the Vomit Comet?
Between the weightless freefall and the acceleration, some astronauts have, well, lost their lunch.
Uh-oh.
Let's go again.
So, what have we learned?
That we can't get any more passengers, and the launch is supposed to happen tomorrow.
And I learned I'm never gonna pilot a rocket into space.
Come on, Radley. There's always...
Helena, I just don't have the right stuff. here, Commander. No thanks, Starty. You need to be an astronaut to have one of those. You've got a much better chance of going into orbit than I do.
Radley, I hear things didn't go so well.
I'm a bust, Mr. Buffett. And it looks like Rocket Inc. is a bust, too.
It's never easy being on the cutting edge, but you shouldn't give up.
You have such a passion for working in outer space. Even if your dream has to change, keep that dream. Is piloting a rocket the only thing you could ever do?
It took thousands of people to put us into space. And when we got there, they were there, right alongside us.
I guess there is more than just piloting, but there's not even going to be a launch. No passengers.
Ask yourself the same question. Are passengers the only business for a rocket company?
No, it's not. Thanks, Mr. B.
So the mission is like scrubbed?
No launch, no company.
There's got to be something you can do.
Change everything. Don't you see? The answer is so simple.
Yep, folks, the Rad Man has finally snapped.
Mr. Zachary, why only send people into space?
Because this is a space tourism company. No people, no tourists.
But Mr. Buffett always says, know your industry and adapt to change. Maybe you need to change.
What else can you do with the rocket?
Let's see how many different ideas we can come up with. Mr. Zachary, here are some other ways Rocket Inc. could make money in space.
How about an orbiting hotel?
Or gigantic space-age advertising.
Space billboards in orbit that can be seen from below.
Dude, one day there might be fast food restaurants on the moon. Anyone else hungry for a lunar supreme burger with stellar fries and a solar soda?
What about out-of-this-world zero-G fashions?
Or a solar surfing competition?
Or microgravity popcorn that pops all at once?
Kids, these are all fresh, original ideas. But there's no way we could make them work by launch time tomorrow.
We're just getting started.
Radley, there's been a little problem aboard the International Space Station.
What's that leaking from the ISS?
Bread. A rupture in the storage locker sucked all the bread into space. Now the astronauts can't make any more peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And there are no rockets available for a quick launch.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
That they could just lick the peanut butter and jelly right out of the jars?
No. Rocket Inc. could be an orbital delivery service.
Of course we can deliver smoothies, Mr. Balamanian. Anything your company can stir up, we can fly.
We've managed to sell 12 flights worth of cargo in advance.
This really could be the right business for us.
But tomorrow's launch must be perfect.
We just can't figure out a successful docking strategy.
Can you reprogram the computer?
Without testing, we could crash into the ISS.
We're so close.
The rocket's a no-go, Starty. Bummer.
Word. Starty was pretty good at all those flight tests.
Jones, you're a genius!
Well, yeah. And don't forget good looking, too.
Mr. Zachary, can you hook Starty into the controls and guide him via ground uplink?
Is Venus the hottest planet in the solar system? That's a yes. Starty, Rocket Incorporated would like you to be its first astrobot.
Roger that.
7, 6,
5,
4, 3, 2,
1.
liftoff!
Rocket trajectory is on target for the ISS. Take over, Commander.
This is Rocket Inc. to Starty. Come in, Starty.
I hear you, 4x4.
Time to link up our controls.
Still jiggles.
Approaching the ISS. Apply back thrusters now. And we're stopped!
Red has landed.
What are you two doing up there?
Lou and I are astronauts. Where else would we be?
But I thought Mr. Buffett said he was visiting you.
Roger that.
No way!
Mr. Buffett?
Cool.
You were right, Mr. Buffett. If you really understand a business and stay passionate about it, the sky's the limit.
Speaking of successful, how are you getting your robot back down?
Next Rocket Inc. delivery. Take your time. That's my starty.
Just to chip off the old block, eh?
More like a microchip.